Well, animal shelters all across the region are pretty busy almost all year long, and of course that includes the Sullivan County Animal Shelter. Karen Fox with the shelter joins us now to talk about some of the events that they have going on. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, absolutely.
Yes, well, first, before we get into those events, let's talk a little bit about our friend here. We have been just oohing and awing all over Wilbur this afternoon since he walked into the studio.
So Wilbur is a 7-year-old red-bone hound that came to our shelter. He's been there close to 90 days, which is long-term for us. Okay. He came in starved, really just skin and bones. He went into a foster home for a few weeks, worked on his manners, sitting. You can't tell a whole lot of days. He's wanting to run around.
He's just excited to be on TV.
He is.
Exploring. That's
yes. I said TV, and he's like, oh yeah, let's go. But went into foster home. He knows sit, down, some different manners. He's working on his leash training. He's looking for his forever home. He's a super sweet dog, very dog friendly, plays well with everybody. I would say no cats in the home just because of the hound and the hunting that's in him.
But you know, if somebody's watching right now and they say, hey, I want to adopt Wilbur. How old is he again?
He's about 7.
And how could they adopt him?
So they can go on our website and apply for him at animalshelter-sullivancounty.org, or they can go to the shelter during our normal hours, 12:30 to 5:30, Monday through Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
So that's a good thing, because Wilbur wants out of the
He does. He wants out of the shelter.
Studio. Yeah, he does.
He's ready for getting out of the studio. But we also know that you guys have a lot of upcoming events. So tell us about the upcoming vaccine clinic.
So our vaccine clinics start back. We do those every year, March through November. So our first one is March 16th. Again, and that will be from 3 to 6 p.m. at the shelter. It's totally drive-through. People stay in their vehicles. We ask for the cats to be in carriers and their dogs to be on leashes just for the safety of the animals. But that is 3 to 6 p.m. totally drive-through at the Animal Shelter of Sullivan County. It's 380 Massengill Road in Blountville.
And I know that you and all the other shelters that have come in, and you probably know this even more, Mark, is that you guys are in desperate need of food donations, and you also know that a lot of people come to you needing food as well. Right. But you guys are getting ready to host an event for the food bank, correct? Right.
We actually have a food bank going on for Sullivan County residents. This is they can apply online, or they can actually apply at the shelter itself. It's for Sullivan County residents, so anybody within the county that needs cat and dog food or litter, as we have it. So the shelter itself uses Purina only for the animals. Anything that we get donated above that, we use for our food bank. So in turn, and we've seen a high increase in that these last few months of people desperately needing food. So we want to open it up and make sure that all of Sullivan County knows that we have that food bank in the shelter.
And that's a good thing to acknowledge to people, because they want to adopt a pet, but they don't want to get rid of the pet because they can't afford to feed the pets. So that's why we have the food banks, which is a great thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to donate to that food bank, what's the way that they can do that as well?
They can go online if they want to order food and ship it to the shelter. They can bring food to the shelter itself. And we have some people that will order off of like Amazon or Chewy and things like that and just ship it straight to the shelter. Otherwise, they can drop it by during our office hours.
And I know that right now there's a massive need for adoption. So talk a little bit about how full you guys are at the shelter and how you need people to adopt.
So as always, we have lots of animals. We're a little low on cats right now. It's kind of surprising, but we work a lot with rescues. And so we had a rescue organization pull 30 plus cats from us. So that helped us with our adult cat population. Kitten season is here. So we are getting kittens in, starting to get those in now. So dogs, we've got so many dogs right now. So, come in, look at our dogs. We've got a lot of good dogs. We don't have a lot of little dogs right now, so they're more 40 pounds and up. But there's some good dogs, but they can come during hours.
Wilbur's up for adoption, but there's so many others at your shelter. So
absolutely.
You can look at Wilbur. He's a strong dog, too.
He is.
He's ready to bolt over here and look at the weather center.
I know, he definitely is.
I think he's getting ready to go hang out with Mark. Well, thank you for joining us, and Wilbur, thank you for coming in. First at 4, we'll be right back after this break.
Thank you all so much.